What if something the mind cannot imagine or understand, that our senses can never reach, was available to all beings freely? Would you take some time to wonder? Then suppose you were asked to only wonder, to let go of beliefs, theories, spiritual practices, wisdom you've heard. Would you try? Then suppose you were asked to release from your thoughts all judgments of others, just for 3 days. What if we succeed together? What happens?
It was the contrast between my worldly success and my inner sense of worthlessness that drove me to explore who I am.
For many years, I was locked up in a cage. The bars were built of fear.
I want the truth more than I want to hold on to this thing that I thought I was certain about.
You know, I'm curious if this is just BS.
You know, my initial revelation is I'm on the right track.
It was really kind of small and instantaneous and surprising and very, very quick. It was revealed to me that there was an entirely different way of experiencing the world.
There is this quality of life, which is a quality of space and peace and calmness, but not stillness.
It was as if I had been wearing sunglasses and took them off. Everything looked new to me. It looked like it had just rained or something. It looked like I'd never seen that sidewalk or that tree.
The I that I normally think of starts fading out.
What happened was I knew I was divine love. I'm a professional physicist. Physicists don't have divine love.
past, present, and future was in every moment. And it was deep and still. And space was moving. I was still, and space was moving all around me.
It just felt very gentle. It was like a moving slowly backwards into like my essential self.
Feeling of just how magnificent life is.
Just go out and put one foot in front of another and be open.
I was given a birthday present of the Enlightenment Intensive, and I wasn't told what it was going to be. But I went, and I followed the instructions. When I was really truthful with myself, about myself, I became furious. I was stomping around. I was horrified. I was in grief because the only self I had at the time was an idea. My own thoughts and the thoughts of others created an idea of who I was. And I experienced myself like I was a paper doll. I was just an image, a front for others to see. And I didn't have any other self at all. That was the truth. It seemed ridiculous, but I told everyone this anyway. And as soon as I said it, something pushed my whole body back in space. And suddenly, I was round. I was whole. I was fully present. Front, back, sides, all of me. And none of what I had just said was true anymore.
I'm experiencing the magnificence of their true self and the sameness of it as my own.
I just felt so connected and so in love with everything. I remember taking a breath and feeling that I was breathing everything.
I was ablaze is the closest I can get. I was ablaze.
Just the eternality of it is, there's no fear. There's no fear.
The experience of myself. Nameless, really. I can't really name it, but all of my self-consciousness went away. And I've been given everything I need.
This is the deeper substratum of everything that's appearing on the surface.
gradual shedding of layers and layers of fear in a way that allows me to be more open and connected.
Whatever it is I was looking for was like right here in front of me. I was in it, but I just kept looking past it. I am more me in this world. Like all these childhood fears of being alone in the world, of being abandoned, whatever, they just dissolved.
It's like a constant flow. And it's a flow of life through and in everything. It's in me, it's flowing through me.
I lived in a cage, or a cage within a cage within a cage. I'm not in there anymore.
I felt this massive wave of openness physically kind of come upon me. Like I felt this just open spaciousness arise. It was a really physical experience, something kind of lifting up and lifting away, and openness. And then the experience got even stronger.
It's as if two sides of life crash together and there is a union. I was just home in myself in a way that is only possible with this kind of union. I was profoundly amazed and grateful for the quality of the experience.
It opened my heart in a way that had never been opened. I just had no idea any such thing was even possible.
Until this happened, it was words pointing to something.
It's as if I was caught in a flowing river of love. So I was seeing people, but they were shining out of this light was like shining out of them. Sort of like it was their essence. I remember thinking, they're completely worthy of my love. On a deep level, this is something that will never leave me.
I can always touch this vast emptiness that's so full.
I saw the grass and the moon, and it was like, you are really, really nailing this. You look so amazing.
It's just there, and it just keeps being there as long as I'm paying attention.
It's alive with me every day.
There is no bottom. There is no answer.
It really helped me to start to own my life and realize that I might have some say in what my mind does.
And I turned the doorknob, and it was like the golden doorknob, into the truth. And I opened the door, and something I noticed was very different, as though I'm seeing everything for the first time and how beautiful it all is.
It's always in the background. It's just under the surface. Every single time is still new.
It's a wordless place. No past or future comes into it. What dies, and if anything dies, it's the name.
The words are so inadequate, but the experience was so transforming.
It's there all the time. It has changed the quality of my decision-making about what I am doing with my life.
The truth of me was in the reality of my life. I was living it.
I feel like I really know deeply what liberation means.
My life changed. I sort of measure my life before and after that day.
It changed my relationship with others forever.
My true nature as love has arisen. A love that knows nothing of judgment.
I wanted more. I wanted more of whatever the truth was going to do to me. Standing on a sidewalk, facing a large, sprawling tree, questioning like a child questions. Suddenly, my whole being opened like the lens of a camera, and my contact with this tree. And there was a radiant streaming, a golden, liquid, radiant streaming. And it was everywhere. There was nothing else. There was only this radiant, golden this. It was like everything was liquid or solid. There was no empty space. And the love, the compassion, I knew this was for every single being, no matter what they had ever done, and I was sobbing in gratitude for this truth. And I knew it could never be earned. It could never be lost. And I wanted it for everyone.